Welcome everyone to today's live stream. We're gonna do some more building in No Man's Sky, of course. We're gonna do some I made a basic thing in the volcano biome last time. We're gonna do some more building with that. Try to get as much of a volcano Mustafar, Darth Vader type of thing going as we can. Timmy, you've been very patient. He's been sitting here licking his foot because I won't give him a treat yet. See his nice little Christmas bandana? He's got little Christmas lights all over it. You want this? No? Okay. I'm gonna put it right here, just in range of the camera. So you gotta actually sit there and do something to get it. Oh, got something in my eye. As soon as we started, feels like something in my eye. There he goes. Okay. Yeah, seriously, feels like something in my eye right as soon as I get going. Perfectly fine up to that point, and then just immediately, like I got something in my eye. I don't know why. I blinked the wrong way. It's an eyelash or something, probably. So yeah, we're gonna do some more building in Planet Crafter. Just wanted a lava base, one lava zone base. We got the volcano. I've got other stuff going. We got production going. I just need something that looks nice. So we're gonna dive in and get that going. All right, so give a second. Come on, OBS. There we go. Oh, all right, we got get my bearings. I did a little bit since last time. It's like right as soon as I come in, it's like something happens. Algae just suddenly spawns everywhere around my algae growers, and suddenly all my drones have to go and do work. And it seems like that it happens every time. It just lags it up because all of a sudden a ton of algae has just generated inside the game, and I am having drones just go all over the place. All right, so we're gonna go to the volcano. I'll say I did do the lava zone. We got that. So I'm here, and we got, right out on top of the lava. Nice little view all around. We've got this. Oh, Felonious, good afternoon to you too. Nice view. Big obsidian boulders over there. And of course we got lava flow, lava flow there. We got the arch there. We just got this nice in the middle of a bunch of lava. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I want to do like decorative as much as possible. That's the whole point of this. I don't need it for anything other than decorative. And I'll make sure I get my jetpack working before I go drop off the edge right there. It's a shame we cannot color change the base. I'd make it black on the outside so it looked more Vader-esque. We got this nice little area. Yeah, it's kind of, I'm at the edge, like where it starts to kind of taper off from being all fiery. And what? I didn't hear you wind start up, so that's got to be a supply drop right off the bat, and it's gonna land on lava. I think it hit the lava flow, so it treated it like a straight up solid object, and I cannot reach the drop. That's not fair. I got a supply drop and I can't get to him because that's not water right there. It's gone. Oh, supplies, free supplies, and they are gone. It had to do that here. I feel like I would think whoever decided to send me the supply drop would be losing their job for that one, because they sent it to the wrong spot. Yes, it's near where I'm at the moment, but it should have been like, hey, he's kind of around lava. That might not be the best place to send this. Let's just send it back to his regular base. We'll send it over there because we know he'll go back. feel like that could be fixed where maybe those are not allowed to fire into this area. Not necessarily don't spawn them. Just make it where they cannot come into this area. They have to go into one of the others. Because now I just lost whatever the resources those were. That's disappointing. Save it and go for a swim. All right. You know, I'm fine with giving it a try. You know, see what happens. No, you know, I'm going to save again. I just want to double check, make sure that does say game saved. I mean, I stepped in lava before. Yep. See, by how fast it kills me. I can't even see anything. It's like so fast I can't see it. I don't even have time to look. Everything's just red and blurry. Which I mean, it's kind of surprising we even could get that far in it. That's where I need like a mod to disable environmental damage so I can get in there and try to find the stuff. That's assuming it did not destroy the containers when it landed. It may have done that. I need to bring some supplies back. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to use. I could do an aquarium. Tier 2, I could have it where, you know, you got the water and it's above lava and it's like we're cooking. we're boiling fish. We're going to put the fish out here and boil the fish, because even if the glass did not break on the dome and it just dropped the water out from the heat, it would at least heat up the water from the ambient temperature around the area, I would think. I think eventually all that heat rising up would boil the water, cook the fish. That could be a funny little addition there. I'm not going to do it just yet, but that's something to keep in mind. It could be done. I feel like gas extractors would kind of make sense out here, but I don't want to do anything that's going to cause my drones to just constantly come here. Other than, I do want to get an ore extractor set up over here. And, you know, I was just thinking, let me double check, because I'm pretty sure they did not add this in. And there's a mod that will add this in if I finally decide I need it. Okay, yeah, no. Dump those in. Let's go over here and see. Yeah, no obsidian rod. There, you know, certain materials you don't get rod versions of them. You get, you know, whatever else. Like there's no pulsar quartz rod to help compress it for space purposes, for, you know, make it more compact. You know, there's a mod that gives you a bunch of those, like have aluminum rods and stuff like that. I feel like having an obsidian rod would be useful now, so I wouldn't have drones that are just constantly flying way off to get one piece of obsidian. Instead, have it be like, here, build up 9, make a rod, and then they go get it. You know, I could do that. So I don't know if I want to actually, I may just have to set up a couple of those and have them as I go and collect from them, instead of having drones just constantly flying. Because that is a bit of distance right there. You know, it probably will work. It's not going to produce anything, but it will probably work. So I want to try it. I want to see if I can actually place the water collector on the lava. Because it will be funny. And just to get that built for now, no constraints. Trying to think of how I want to do this. I know, you know what, we're going to do some windows. I was just going to get some of those resources. How about that? Let's just grab 3 of those, 3 of those. I think I turned off the magnesium finally, but of course there's some downstairs, so that's fine. I shouldn't need much of that. Silicon and titanium. I had a lot of titanium. I was too much titanium. You know, I'll come back for the other fancy stuff. put this back because, or put this up because I've got, like, I'm burning through my, like, common larva now because I fixed a production thing. Okay, I got that. Got some food waiting. A lava zone. And of course, I get away from all those drones that are flying everywhere, and performance improves. Go figure. That's why I say we need drone groups as opposed to priority levels. We need groups for drones, so you can program them to be part of like a certain, like, oh yeah, I need you to be, I need like 10 in this group, and these items are part of that group, and that's all they do is serve that group, and that group can have the control thing further away. It would streamline things. You can split things up a little bit as far as how far the drones have to go versus, you know, having all the drones pretty much in one area. You'd have, or drones like mixing between different places. Because, like, oh, you put this controller here, and then these drones have to go way off in this direction. Well, you know, that controller doesn't exactly help at the other location. You know, having it there, it's like, it's still, they're going to go wherever the stuff is. So if you had it where a group could be assigned to the drone station, like this drone station is group 3, then the group 3 drones operate from there, and these containers, these producing things are group 3, then it will let you put the drones over in that area. And I could be like, I could have stuff over here for obsidian that's completely separate, and then I could just come here and grab a bunch of obsidian and take it back to the other base and have like a group that's just for organizing my supplies that I dump in at the main base in the little drop bots. You know, it would make things a little more streamlined in my opinion. And now I'm going to do this because I don't like the whole, you know, step out into kind of open air. And I don't want to trust the fact that maybe the jetpack does not fail that one time and I fall in the lava. Because it, you know, if it lags up enough, the jetpack does not want to trigger very nicely. Oh, if that lined up perfectly to it, I would be so honestly like just happy. It'd be like, look at that. It'd be like just pulled right up to it. Perfect alignment. Be good. But, I mean, I could probably go a little bit lower than this and might still have it work with that. It would be more of a step up, but distance-wise, it didn't work out. Let's do this. Like, I feel that it should have at least something to make sure I don't fall in. Like, that, honestly, like, if I went a little lower would be good. Would actually work right there. Maybe I should lower it a little bit more. Well, placing foundation grids can be kind of a pain. You know what? I want to take that out, take that out. I want to just do it like, all right, yes, I know. No snap. Okay, so we do it like that. Yeah, see that right there. Like that. So it comes down. I still step up. It's just, it seems like it's a bigger step. That might line up better. Let's see how it does here. Let's go. It goes under. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to build it like this. So that it goes under, so I don't like accidentally fall in that little spot. That's the concern there. And okay, don't target that. Target the thing I'm looking right at. There we go. And then that larva that just stayed where it was. Saw one. It was floating after I took the foundation grid out. It was perfectly fine, you know, like, oh yeah, yeah, there it is. The hot air coming from the lava below helps to, you know, lift it up. The larvae are very lightweight, apparently, on this planet. Maybe the gravity is just that weak that the hot air rising is enough to lift them up. Kind of like, you know, a hot air balloon. And oh, look at that. That lined up perfectly. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy I redid this. That works. And the fact is, I built this last week, and I just kind of randomly placed that down, and it lined up. That's satisfying. That is just a satisfying thing to have it happen and work like that well. And I'm out of iron already. Okay. I thought I brought more than that. Apparently not. So, okay, that's, you know what? I'll bring this back. We don't need to go that far out. I'll do want to do railings on this one. This is where we run into a problem. Because, you know what? We'll just do it this way. The railings work in one direction, but not the other, to help prevent you from falling off, like in the corner. But here, I can still walk through the middle. They don't line up. I guess that's not gonna matter right there, so I'll make this fit. Like that. I'll just do middle, yep. Like that. And, okay, good. Cannot get over there. That gives me this right here. Outside how I want to do this. May have to do it like this way. Right here. I get to snappy into the right spot. Well, I guess that's it. Nope, look at. Oh! No! Okay, stop. All right, do this again. Because that's lining it like right there. Why is that wanting to not line up the same way? Yep, I'll look at it from a different angle. I mean, that's not different on that part. Look at that. Come on. Snap. If I go there, it then just kind of jumps around. Okay. I don't know how that one worked. But that's coming out. You know, I feel like kind of wish we had an observatory type thing, like just a single, like this shape, but a room, maybe just a flat glass floor, flat, you know, like that is just, you go up there and you just got, like, it's all glass, as opposed to having like glass on top with just a certain amount of the metal framing, as opposed to having to do something like this with a bunch of windows. Because I kind of want to have like this, like kind of an overhang, like looking out. I think I want to do it this way. Let's go look and see how that looks from the inside. Oh yeah, look, come out here. You got a nice little look down over the entrance. Yeah, I'll do this for right now. And I'm out of iron. Of course I am. Well, I guess that means let's go back and get some more iron. Also eat my food. Drink some water while I'm here. I'll put in these. Oh, I forgot to do the water collector while I was there. You know, speaking of water, I forgot to do the lake water collector, see if it will work. I was worried about the structure, not the... Let's test to see if this thing that should not work actually works. I'm gonna put it over here where it's kind of safer to put it in place. Okay, does not work. I mean, technically, turn off build constraints and I can make it work. I'm gonna leave it. I want to see if it actually works. Like, it's not supposed to go here. But then again, there's larvae right there that are not supposed to be alive on top of lava. And yet, there they are. I did turn off the build constraints to make that work, so... Technically cheating. I do want to see if that will work. It'd be kind of funny if I do get water out of lava. What am I doing? Not going there. You know, we're going to do that too. I would go all glass all around. Nice little observation room. It does kind of, you know, by pushing it out a little bit, gives a better view than that room actually gives. You can see the, well, if I turn it the right way, you look there in the corner, you can see the shipwreck over there. You know, that phase, that haziness, fogginess that happens when you look right at it. But when you look for the corner, it's all clear. Seems to be a lot of Unity games doing that. Yeah, this is all right. All right, we'll give that time to see if I get some water out of the lava lake. And, oh, can I put... Cannot in there. Is there... Whoa! Okay. I'm so glad I did not land in the lava doing that. Apparently, I fell through the floor by... Okay. Third time. Just to prove I'm not crazy. You know, actually, let me just walk through here. Yeah, see, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Nothing wrong. I'm gonna do this. Walk through here. Perfectly fine. Nothing wrong. Living compartment. Makes a hole in the floor. I don't remember having that problem before. That could be a new thing from an update. That could just be something specific to this building. I do not remember that being an issue. Or having encountered that issue. So yeah, be careful. If you're building out over the lava, do not target right below your feet. I was just wanting to see if it actually had any value in being there, which it doesn't. Apparently that will cause you to just drop. You know what? I gotta test that. Let's just see, because I could do... Oh, you. Oh, you. Oh. There are times when I really don't like this game. Like when it decides to delete the whole thing and not just part of it. Oh, no, it works on everything. Do not stand on the living compartment glass floor. If you're going to put it in the floor, do not stand on it. You fall out. Could be a bad thing. Okay, so we're going to have that. I feel like now, even though it's not really necessary, I want to do some kind of foundational structure to this. Like have it where it looks like it's kind of held up. Even though, you know, this is lava, it's not like this is going to hold very well in the lava. I mean, Darth Vader had a, you know, had a force field to, or a shield to protect his stuff on Mustafar from melting, I guess, you know, what was, or, well, the trade group when they were on that planet, you know, during episode 3, the fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan before he became Darth Vader, you know, the one that caused him to become Vader in the, well, you know, he's technically Vader at that point. He got the name, But the Vader that everybody knows with the mechanical suit, that's the fight that did. You know, he was over there on the planet, and, you know, they had, like, the force fields or shields protecting the equipment that was mining or harvesting the lava there. I think it was harvesting the lava. Maybe, I don't know. They were doing something there, and they had shields around that part. I remember that. And, yeah, one glass panel, hold the glass. Not the same as saying, like, you know, whiskey on the rocks, hold the ice, you know. Oh, I can't get water. I'm getting water from lava, which admittedly is probably just more of a factor that once you place it down, it works, period. We're going to try that again. So, turn off build constraints. I'm just going to build it. You know, we'll just make it sit. Well, if I get close to the ground, it snaps. So, we'll just do it like UFO style. And you actually see it sucking in all that moisture. I'm just going to let it go. I'll put that back for now. If it goes above 4, we know that it's working. I don't need them. And it does kind of like, it's goofy that it's a water collector that is working here. But I kind of feel like I want to put some more of those here to be funny. Just to be like, yeah, we're harvesting the lava here. This is where I need tubes. Like, I need a decorative tube look for this. So it looks like we're pumping the lava out. Ooh, tree spreaders could kind of work. Just hold the trees. Tree spreaders, hold the tree. That could work. It's got the tube look to it. Technically, silt generators could work too. It's got a tube look, but you got all the like stringiness in it. That looks, I mean, that's gonna be like just taller. I might try that. Let's see, that could be kind of interesting, is to have tree spreaders here as like lava pumps kind of thing, like pumping lava up to something. Feels like I need to do that. And I feel like I want to tie it into some kind of thing with heaters over here. Even though I'm going to do like a tower with heaters at the air location, that does have that look of like, oh, we're processing something hot. It is a heater. It'd be kind of neat to do that. I might throw some drills over here too, just because I need some more. Yeah, I've got some idea. I'm going to let that harvest some more water out of the air. It's officially now an atmospheric water harvester. Without the atmosphere. You know what? All right, I want to do not a door kind of thing necessarily going that. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should do like a foundation coming off this direction. You know what? I'm just gonna, well, I'm gonna build so like snapping so that it stays lined up. At least as far as the height go. Well, okay, so that did not line up on height. That is... Oh, because I apparently somehow got offset right there. Oh, because that is offset. Wow. Okay. So, building in dangerous areas can cause problems, especially since when you back up holding the jetpack, it does kind of lower you down. I was just waiting for me to like jetpack into the lava. Okay, that is lined up better. So what I want to do is I'm going to take these out. This side gone. I think I'll do the same kind of thing here. Like that. And we're going to go out. And, you know, I'm bringing water over here. It kind of makes sense that we'd be shipping water over here. But I want to do like a platform out of this area. So we'll do like this here. And I'm going to just turn off the constraints to do that. And we're just going to have it. If I get the middle one. Like, I think that's snap to the middle. He doesn't snap, you know, from like going below. Yep, that worked. It's one way to check it, you know, take the top piece out. And I guess I will throw in a door here, which, oh, it still works. Yeah, it still works. It's just not like as low as it could be. Let's go check my water collection over here. 5. So, all right. It doesn't matter where you place it. Once you place it down, it works, period, on the water collector. Funny enough, it just works wherever. The only restriction is the actual build placement, which, of course, is going to try and stop you from building it a certain, you know, in places like on active lava. Does not make sense to put it on lava, but you know what? I feel like I want to do that. So turn off the build constraints. We got a little lava buoy. Maybe they'll add a lava usage in the game, like where you actually have lava for something. And, you know, it'd be kind of interesting. Figure out what they could use that for. I feel like on this spot, though, and I'm missing super alloy, I want to do some atmospheric water collectors. Just so it feels more legit with that. Rather than having it be, I've got lava producing water over here. Yeah, that's just... There's something about saying hot lava water, you know, on a cool summer day. Just doesn't feel like the right drink. I don't know, you tell me. Would you drink hot lava water to cool down in this place? You come back in from working outside here. Would you want to drink some hot lava water? Personally, I would not. So I feel like I'm gonna need some super alloy, but I want to do some like the atmospheric collectors over there to make it feel legit. And yeah, I got plenty of other stuff still. I guess I'm gonna do off of the other sides as well. Have it be kind of just like a large I may actually expand the platform surrounding it. Maybe not this side. Maybe leave this side. Actually, you know what? This would be a good side to do like living area, water collection there, and I feel like this is where I want to do the lava pump setup where I build out and it looks like there's lava pumps going. I may actually move this over to this side. Okay. Gotta make sure you get that, you know, right there. Oh, and that's not lining up the same way on this side. It's not an even alignment. I'm gonna take that out. All right, this is just gonna have to be like, I'm just gonna have to try and eyeball this a bit. So I got a little bit of a gap under it. Yeah. Go like that. Probably could do a little bit closer. Almost. Well, yeah, if I do closer, it snaps. So that might be the way to go right there. Make sure. Yep, walks up. It's the same height. We'll move this further out. Just a little bit. And let's just try it. Like that. Okay, so I think that is, yeah, look at how close it is to the actual edge right there on that. Oh, A little jittery there. That is the same right there. That's perfect. We'll go ahead and try to use up a bunch of my iron while I've got it here. I think I did 9 total per floor at the other location. So a 3x3. Each one of the heaters, I want to say it was 4. If I try to remember how many spots it takes. I want to say it's 4 total. It's a grid shape. So it fits like across 1, 2, 3, 4, like a square. So, you know, let me just figure out how far back I want this to go. It needs to be right over the lava, like kind of the peak area. This is good. Let's make this as far back as I'm going to go with it for right now. I mean, I don't even have to do like 3x3. I was just thinking that's like the way I did it at the other one. It'll give kind of a nice look. I may just do it where I build it up along the sides and just have it like that. Instead of doing 2, 3, whatever floors for it, this is just going to be like one little platform for visuals. And then I'm not going to, you know, I don't want to have it. I think I don't want it to be like just directly connected there. So I'm going to do this to make like a separator. And then I'll do the big one. So I need some super alloy. Yeah. Super alloy. And I want to do the tree spreaders. I want to try that. I want to see how it looks to do that at one of those spots. Which I've got, again, I've still got build constraints turned off. So it works where it's not supposed to work. All right. So there goes that. I'm going to get some water. Get ready to grab me a little snack. That with me. Oh, I got water there too. Okay, so I got that. Make the pumps. And this. So I need some super alloy, iridium rods, explosive powder. I don't need a lot of that. Let's just grab. Well, you know what? I'm going to grab some more of this just because I see I'm getting a little low there. Super alloy. Grab. Like that. And let's see. Iridium rods. Right. There's iridium, super alloy, and the explosive powder. So, iridium rods. So if I do 4. There. So, 12. So, same thing. That's 12. That's 4 of them. I need 12 explosive powder, which I should have. Really haven't been using a lot of that. Okay, so that gives me 4 heaters. Let's see how this looks in the end. Now, notice, you know, I'm teleporting. I can see my frame rate just bouncing. Just 25, 15, 25, 15. And then suddenly I get over here, and you know, it starts to go up. Like, I look in the right direction, it jumps to 70. We got to get where we can, like, minimize, again, certain things on screen, like in the visual settings. And apparently I'm not going to get 4 on here like I was kind of hoping to. So this will be the one atmospheric collector. Hopefully, you know, be enough to cover for everybody that would be living here. Oh, come on, come on. Please snap. It's so bright. It's hard to see the snap icon on that one. Like, it's just, it's so bright. It's hard to see if the snap is actually showing on some of these because of that way you have to actually look. And you know what? This time I do want it to deconstruct the whole thing. Because what I'm going to do is that spot. Yeah, that side. I'm going to put it back here. Again, Up that there, and step back so I don't. Well, I did make a platform there so I can fall. It's time. All right, go out. I think that's what we'll do. I'll do 4 like this, and we'll see how this lines up when I try to place down a heater. Yeah, so a little bit wider actually than 4. It's actually really to comfortably sit. It's gonna be a 3x3 on that. So I really need to go out a little bit further. Stop stuttering. Oh yeah, look, it's gotta be 3x3 for each one. So if I do 4, that's 6. Oh, it'd be, you know, there's one there. Then 1, 2, 3. That's the second one. 1, 2, 3. That'd be a third one. I still have room. Okay. So I can do it from like right here. So we can do 6. That way I get like kind of this walkway down the middle of these heaters. And I'm not going to do the railing along the walking path here so much, because that should be enough that I've got the heaters there. Like, don't walk around the heaters and jump off to the lava. You know, common sense. Okay, so big platform. Let's get these right about here. So, yep, okay. I feel like the blueprint ghost should be toned down, not white. Or at least like a 50% opacity from that. That's just, it does make it hard to see the link icon showing. And in some cases, like there, it was making it really hard to make sure I lined it up right. I feel like it should be at least a 50% opacity from what it is if we're going to keep it a white color. Okay, so there's that. So many larvae. This, I definitely want to do railing back here. I may have to do it on the outside, too. Food level low. Oh, that's okay. So, 3 by 3 for each one, just to make sure that it looks comfortable. And I'm out of iron again. Well, since I gotta go back to get more iron, I might want to be careful on this too, so I don't back up too much and suddenly fall in the lava. That looks good right there. Okay, yeah, put a railing around that. It'll look pretty decent. Jenny, you made it. I was gonna have to get worried. You weren't gonna make it. Oh, what the? Oh, I forgot to take those apart. That's why I was like, I know I had those set out and I forgot to take them apart before I came back. I was like, maybe it's just a placebo effect. I'm thinking it, but it seems like my food level is decreasing faster in the volcanic biome. Could just be the fact that I'm, you know, out there focusing on my building, but it does kind of feel almost like the food is decreasing faster out there. I may have to ramp up my iron a bit because I've got plenty of, well, open spaces in the other ones. A bunch more iron. All right, tree spreaders. Yes, they are green. I would love to have a color change option on stuff like that. Like you make, I mean, green for plants, chlorophyll, yeah. But give us a color change. I want color change those to be red, so it looks like lava pumps. Or give us lava pumps in the game. That'd be good too. We just, hey, you want to start in the lava zone? and you know you're starting out here in the volcano area, your power options, you know, instead of I keep turning the wrong way. Instead of being like, oh, here's wind and solar, here's thermal. You get to a certain point, you can make a thermal plant out here. You know, it'd be specific for when people want to start in this area specifically. And really, from the standpoint of power itself, you don't need a thermal power option in the game. We've got more than enough with, you know, going nuclear and then the fusion generators. I mean, you're set in terms of power, but it could be a nice little one to have in there, whether it's for decorative or just for you know, people who like the idea of it. What we got? It's hard to tell. I see the purple now. It's got to be super alloy. More stuff to fall in the lava where I can't get it. Not that I'm really concerned about these. Okay, so yeah, walk through here without the shake. Nice little look as you walk through. I want to rotate that one. I want to have them all facing inward. Like, okay, so like that is... like that. Let's see. No. All right, we're going to go back. All right, so maybe not a full 180. Just a 90-degree rotation on that one. For this position, just because of the way it angles. And now, it's, of course, I can't tell the alignment as well. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's okay. A little closer than it should be on this side. Might be from the shakiness, but yeah, look at that. That's better having the, like, the tube show up. And now, what do I got? Do I have another storm starting right away? That's slower. Yeah, okay, we went straight from super alloy to osmium without a pause. I still don't need either one, but, you know, it's interesting. We got back-to-back storms for those. Yeah, look at that. You walk through and you got this just... the tubing is right there. That just looks good with the tubing out like that. Now... I'm going to go ahead and... I'm surprised that does not act like I am sitting here, you know, like burning up in the lava. Let's try to line it up into, I guess, the middle. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Well, I brought 3 worth because I made 3. I'll make 3 more. That's... I think it's lined up. It may not actually be lined up that well, but it kind of looked like it was. Oh, yeah, look at that. You don't even see the green. It's just like, it looks like it's going into it. It's like pumping lava. You had to go get milk and eggs for eggnog. Why just skip the eggnog, drink something stronger? I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of eggnog. I think you could, you know, I would personally pick something a little bit more just robust than eggnog. What? No, not that. I meant the door. Put the door there so you have a separate thing. This will be living area. Okay, so I got nice doors for everything. Go out here, get some water. Think now that I'm doing that, I'm gonna take this one out. If I get down here. That's... oh. Yes. There we go. Water produced from lava. Because, you know, it's totally legit. Oh, yeah, let's back out this way a bit and let's take a look. Oh, that's going to look cool. Look at that. It really does fit with those going into the underside. You still got them. They're not sitting actually on the foundations. They sit into the foundations. The grids, you know, the heaters do, but still it looks like it's pumping something into it. And then we got lava basically pumping through that with steam coming out. That's our power for over here. It looks like that. You promised to play Lego Fortnite. All right, we'll have an awesome weekend too, and little one drinks it too, so you have to go and make regular eggnog, alcohol-free eggnog. Yeah. I feel like I would go for the extra alcohol if I had to do eggnog. I'd be like, put enough alcohol in there that I don't taste, it doesn't taste like regular eggnog. And so I forget that I'm drinking eggnog. You know, let me go, I want to fly over here and look at this. Okay, yeah, it's the ocean area next to it. Huh, got some supplies. Actually, I need to remember deconstruct those. You know, I never did go look for another golden crate around an area like this. I'm sure there's a golden crate somewhere in there. Seems like that would be a good location to have a hidden golden crate. Let's see. How quickly does it turn? It's turning red. Okay, so maybe we're gonna get something over there. I still say we need like a forlorn, you know, island in the distance. Like you look out over the ocean and there's like this little island out there in the distance. I say we need something like that added to the game. It'd make it, you know, you'd add one more thing to it, you know, in terms of place where you could go. Granted, it'd be like, oh yeah, there's the floating island in Subnautica. Yeah, another reference to Subnautica. Got the jelly shroom cave. We got a glowy cave of mushrooms in this game. You know, but I feel like it would fit here to have like just there's an island out there in the ocean area, and if you get there early enough before the water fills in, it's not an island. It's like a plateau that comes up. So it's basically like, you know, start of the game is a big plateau comes up, sheer sides, kind of like the plateau in Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind, you know, where there's the tower, Devil's Tower, something like that he goes to, and it's just this big plateau coming straight up with like sheer sides along one area. Do that in this, have like a plateau like that. And then as the water fills in, it's just this lonely plateau sitting up out of the water, and then it gets, you know, plants and everything. That could be kind of I mean, it would be an interesting visual, both cases. You'd have just this lonely island. It doesn't have like a little beach. It's just like a plateau coming up. Kind of like we've got the waterfalls area. Got that part that comes up out of the ground. And then you get the waterfall. This will just be like an island top, like a plateau for like a island type area. It'd be a cool place to build, to have something like that. I think it would be fun to build somewhere like that. All right, let me go get. Got iron. I need. No, I know. I need just do the easy route on this. Let me go ahead and dump this type of stuff. So that will go. That too. Might as well just dump the tin. I'm gonna get some more silicon, and I feel like that's really the only thing I need, other than making some more tree spreaders and heaters. So I need 3 tree spreaders. I'm gonna go turn off the constraints so I can make this work. And just so everything can be like, you know, whatever is floating in the air, easy to place. 2 heaters is all I need. So I had 4. It's gonna be a total of 6. Oh, good. I didn't have anything drop. I didn't see anything, hear anything, by, you know, double check. Jason! Jason shows up right after Jenny leaves. Doesn't even show up in time to poke fun at Jenny. Just got here late. And Jenny's already come and gone and said, you know, she didn't want to hang out with us. She wants to go drink some eggnog instead. There we go. Oh, look at the glowy, glowy, glowy. That looks nice. I'm actually pretty happy with that now. Okay. That, well, can't even see the line in the middle of it hardly. Okay, I'll do that. What is that? That there. Okay, so get this coming here. I'll do the other ones later. That, look how much further over that one is because of the way I got to place it. That. I got the flat side here. That's all where it's facing towards me. It makes it a little harder to line it up. Just gonna do it like that. There we go. A little bit better. It's still not like, it feels less open. Okay, stop with the lag. Alright, we'll turn off the build constraints. And let's see if I can line this up the same way. Kind of guesstimating where that middle is. I think I'm off a little bit on that. That looks pretty good right there. Like that. Does not have to be an exact placement, just close enough. Alright, so now we have 6 heaters with what looks like 6 lava pumps, you know, coming up from the lava, pushing the lava up to here for the heaters and give us all our, you know, our heat or our power, however you want to consider it here at this location. I feel like that's got a nice little look to it. Now I'm just going to do the railing, which fortunately does not have to be that far to keep me from going like into this where I can't go any further. So that's good. Oh, I can walk through there. Ideally, don't walk through there. Just we'll leave it like that. Don't squeeze between the gaps. Mind the gap. And of course, yeah. Now this one's gonna like line up one way on one side and differently on the other side. So, oh, I think it actually lined up the same. And just because I got it on the other side, I'll do it right here. Boom. Oh, well, except for that. That gap. Okay, let's fix that then. Again, I would like to see these made to actually line up to the actual, you know, structure, the foundation. It seems a very odd difference in size that literally if you line them up to the middle, they leave a gap where you can walk right through it. Actually, I'll spread them a little bit like that. Do it that way. Just a gap, but not enough of a gap to allow you to walk through that. So that gives, well, I can still step over, but nothing there, nothing there. Boom. Okay, so we got to come down. Lava pump station. Oh yeah, she's going to play Lego Fortnite. You gotta distinguish. It's not regular Fortnite, it's Lego Fortnite. Which to me just sounds just as bad as Fortnite. Oh, that's got a nice look to it. I've got to say, I like the way that's panned out. I'm thinking now the observatory room for that is maybe a little out of place. It feels like it maybe sticks out a little too much towards it, but let's take a look. Oh yeah, look at that. That actually is all right. From outside, it kind of looks like it sticks out too much, but that's a nice little view from right there. And then we still get a view over to the sides, out over there. That works. I'll stick with that one. It's a better view than like coming from here, even though technically I got a view all around. We need an observatory, like just a standalone glass room. Okay, we're not gonna do anything on that corner, except maybe a window. Because all we're going to do is look out over what will be living quarters. And I kind of, you know, I really want to toy around with this a bit. I'm still not 100% sure on why it's called an interior wall when it does not place along the interior of the structure. Like, it does if you go and do the separate compartments and do a mashup of that, but maybe, just maybe I don't want to do it that way. Maybe I want an actual partition inside this room that kind of, you know, will snap like right in there. I'm hoping we get that, because otherwise it means some of these are going to look like not the way you want. And I may take that out and try to do, I may try to do this. I mean, it's one extra super alloy for 5 more room sections. 2x2 to 3x3 for 1 extra super alloy. That seems a little off, honestly. If I do that, if I put that there, that covers those 4, and then I'm gonna have to separate out the rest of it if I want to have it do that. Guess I don't have to separate it out. I could do just a 2x3 setup. But it's still going to have the gaps between those. Yeah, we just need, like, the interior wall. There should be 2 variations. There should be one that snaps to the doorways like that. Like, if you just, well, really, what's the point of the door? That. I mean, if you build that, it's got a wall. That actually doesn't even make sense now. Why is it an interior wall when it needs to snap into a doorway space? Like, you already have a wall there. The only way you're not going to have a wall, like, let's say I have this connector here. If I put a wall there, then okay, you just put this here and you can't go anywhere. What's the point of that? There's no pass-through. So interior wall doesn't really seem to make sense. Unless it was an interior wall that actually sits on the interior of something like this instead of having to go to one of the snapping joints. Yeah, I'm even more confused by it now. That seems like... I mean, like here, I don't have anything there. So I put the wall there to just take the place of the wall that's already there. That's not on the interior. That's not right. That's yeah, it doesn't make sense. Oh, now you can really see the ship over there thanks to the whatever storm this is. It's a glowy storm. Yeah, this needs to be redone completely. That just does not make sense. So what I want to do is have it where, like, ideally you come in, maybe we have like this little common room area, and then we'd have like along the back, you know, put walls or wall door and have like bunks back there and do like that. I guess I could just go ahead and take this out, put in the 2x2 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and just turn it into like this is the common room, and then we build like, well, you know, we don't have a bathroom thing. Kind of feel like we should have a bathroom. We need a kitchen. We could do a kitchenette here too. I did that at the other spot. Have a little kitchenette. Yeah, we don't have any bathroom stuff. We never have to flush out our suits. So apparently our suits recycle our pee and poop. Is what I'm now understanding about the game. Is our suits are able to recycle our pee and poop somehow, because we never seem to have to empty it. Alright, so if I take this out, let's just go ahead and do that. Take it out. And I'll just put this here, which of course means snapping is thrown off again. Like that. I'm going to regret doing this because I'm going to decide I don't want to do it this way, and then I'm going to be unable to get the other building to snap back the right way. All right, you know what? Let's just start with that. Let's go in. So yeah, door into here, which that makes sense right there. And then what we do is we have like, ooh, I could do, ooh, yeah, okay, I could do a door, the wall there to create this like separate little area. And I got an idea now. So we're gonna do like common area, kind of relaxing. You know, but we're going to do like kitchen. Granted, we only have one chair option. But do like a kitchenette. So it's like you come in here, you got this little kitchen area. Yeah. So have like kind of a little kitchen area. Put some lockers here. Like food storage. Like that. And then like a little kitchen thing right there. You come in. Maybe a counter. You know, like a, well... Put it right there, and then I think get the kitchen thing in there, and I can move that. Then we'll have like couch stuff like that, common area. Maybe put like a window right there, yeah. Little window kind of out. Actually, do two. Like that. And then I'll extend along the back, put a wall there to keep it separated, and a wall there to keep it separated, doorway. And now we have what should just be a lot easier and a lot less resource-wise to do. What I was going for. The interior wall should be a partition that goes along the inside tracks, not between the joints. That's not an interior wall. That's like an exterior wall. That's much more like an exterior wall, I would say. So I'm going to do like that. Because now I end up with this little thing here that I did not want to have between them. I wanted to have an open feeling, and then you put the wall in as a partition. You know, kind of like the way it does in like Subnautica Below Zero and such. You know, like where you got the big room And you got those little partitions that go along a certain spot. Here's the joint. It should go along there. It should not go in between those. That does not make sense to me at all. It's backwards in the way it's done. Or don't call it interior wall, call it exterior wall, because it's on the outside of the compartment itself. All right, I'm gonna go get some other supplies. So that I'm calling done. That I guess is all I really have room for. I just need to do some more railings. Maybe I guess I could always like shorten it and build out like along each side, like have 2 of them. But I mean, that's producing plenty of water right now, just for, providing for the people here. As much as I would just do outdoor farm because larger amount of production, food-wise, the fact is, I don't want to do it inside right here. I mean, I guess I could. Actually, I could kind of turn this into a semi-biodome. It's kind of a biodome. It's shaped like a biodome. We can make this kind of a biodome. And, or even kind of like the biodome tier 2 where you got the trees and everything showing you. We could make this almost like that and put in the outdoor farm and like the beehives here. Beehive. Tier 1 beehive. Just for honey. And then some beans and stuff like that. Hey, Pablo. Xbox. You finally made it. Were you asleep again? Staying up till like 4 a.m.? Not getting your proper rest? Okay, let's go ahead and get this extra stuff that I want to just carry over. So we're going to do that for the kitchen area. I'm going to get a couple of chairs. Yeah, that. I'm going to do the couch and 2 of those. We'll do some plant pots, flower pots. I'm not sure, like, if I want to do more than that. And then we're going to do, well, I'll go do a table this time around that. And then I'm going to do, I don't remember there being one, but I'm going to double check real quick. If there's a, customizable bed. I may do that to do different color options just to try it out. But I was thinking of like, actually, I'm almost tempted now to do the customizable sofa. Well, if I do customizable sofa, I don't have a sofa angle that's customizable. Let me go look and see if I can buy those. I don't remember there being those. And there should be. Like, if you want to tie the sofas together, you want to make that nice little, like, wrap around, you need multicolor, and there is not. Not happy about that. Kind of think I might do like an aquarium as well, just to have something like as from a decorative standpoint over there. Like, you have like an aquarium for decoration. All right, so I'm going to stick with those. I may do a couple of beds. So I'm thinking with that. So I'm going to need 8 smart fabric. Where's the smart fabric? There we go. Okay. So I'll make me 2 customizable beds. Which actually I've got the super alloy for that is... No, I don't. Yes, I do. Okay. 2 customizable beds. I was going to do the bunk beds, But I would like to do something where I can do different colors. So it's like one person versus another person. You just notice where the likes are. You know, there's more viewers than likes. So if you haven't liked it already, you can hit that like button to help make Bat happy. Oh yeah, I'm kind of thinking, do I want to do whether a display case or some of those prog displayers? Yeah, okay, again, I do know, well, I need to take, hang on, I need to take this out. Filter, I gotta take the filter out, because you can't just toggle it on and off. We're gonna do, let me do this. Turn off the build constraint, so that's gonna go upstairs. And I'm gonna do an outdoor farm upstairs over there as well. Oh, geez. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to have to go put it over here. I'm just running out of room over there. So it's going to be some food production. Actually, you know what? We'll just do the one farm for food production over there. Which means I do need a seed pack to take with me. Where am I? There. Over here. Seeds. We're going to do the bean seeds. So we'll have honey production and beans for making that, and it'll just be, you know, I'm not going to do an auto crafter. I'm just going to let it be. Go use the kitchen net, the kitchen cooker. I guess I could go put that back in. Okay, so I got, I think, pretty much everything except for this. And I need an oxygen capsule. Because I'm going to do a decorative one. Yeah, you know. Why not put in an aquarium for the decor. Make it look nice. Need some fish. Eggs, which I don't have, but I have. Those are for display. I need. I bet I don't even have fish eggs being made right now. Fine, I'll take a set of golden fish eggs just for now. I can always replace them later. All right, we're gonna take that. Make sure I don't run out of room in my inventory. Okay, should be good. And I need more seeds. I need again. We need to be able to turn down the visuals. Turn off. Not see as many drones. Like they're there, they're working. You just don't see them. Things like that. Perfect. We'll just take 2 of those. Because turning down, like, oh yeah, I don't need to be able to see that many butterflies at one time on my screen. Like, limit it to this many. Or have it where instead of it's like, here's 20 butterflies per farm. Here's 2. You know, we should do that. You're out late last night for your staff party. You had your staff party this late. Well, aren't you already out of like school for like Christmas break or something? Wouldn't that be like, you know, just doing it too late? Like, hey, you know, why do I have to come back for the staff party after the fact? Okay. Build constraints. Turn off the build constraints. Yep. Okay. Well, apparently it's still goofy in here. Fine. I was just gonna put it like. Wow. Okay. This is definitely being difficult to place in with this. I mean, it's not supposed to go in here, but still, it's acting like I'm encroaching on like this when I'm not. So beans. And we'll throw in... I gotta take that back out. I can see the hive. That should be toggled. Should be able to just turn it off, you know? Even build constraints, I can't build close enough there without it flipping on me. So this is not turning out the way I wanted it to. Okay. So got that. Turn those back on, so I don't have to worry about that now. And I have no water with me. 22nd is your last day? Until when? Well, I mean, you do still get a break, right? Like, you go, like, 22nd until, what, January 22nd? What was the next? Oh, yeah. I gotta get... No, let's start with the couch. Because it's the central point to line up around this stuff. I'm just going to line it up to there. I think that should be more than enough. Actually, I can bring it closer. Let's see where that is. That's... I think I did it to that line, so yeah, that'll work. Let's see how this lines up. I'm gonna I have to go turn my mouse DPI down. It's too tough. Oh, got it. Look at that. Instead of doing the longer stretch going that way, you just got this kind of, well, yeah, I should do that. I should do the longer stretch and bring that back a bit. But that's kind of nice. It's got like a cozy little thing right there. You go, you sit here. You know, maybe we'll get like a TV screen we can put up there. Maybe I move it over so it's more centered on the window. Put like the flowers in the corner. Even though this is a different corner. Okay. And I might do like a flower there. And just there, like as you come in. Chairs. That's right, I need some chairs. Which obviously not the best chairs. I mean, ideal chairs you put at the dinner table. But it's what we got. And take that back out. I'm try to get this to line up. Wow, that's gotta come that far out? No. No. Ah. And then there's that random stutter, Stully. Something happened that triggered a bunch of drones is what I expect. Okay, it's not flush like I would want it to be, but technically will work. Okay, so now customizable beds. It's basically going to create like 2 bedrooms, I guess, right now. I may throw like doorways in between each one later. So we're going to change the color. One has to be red, of course. Let's do green. Christmassy colors. Red and green. I feel like it should be a little darker green. That red really just kind of like stands out. Like, that's very bright, vibrant. See some texture to it there. That just looks like it's just like a opacity thing on it. Okay, so we got a little area. Come in here. We'll have different bedrooms. I may go ahead and throw in another window. Nice little lookout. Okay. Yeah, let's go over here and take a quick peek at how it's looking now. Not bad. You January, you only get 2 weeks. I mean, granted, you get 2 weeks more than I get. I don't get 2 weeks. I still work. I'm working. I'm off. Christmas Day is Monday, so I'm off Christmas Day, and of course Sunday I'm off because it's Sunday. It's Christmas Eve, and then New Year's Day I'm off because it's Monday. And I mean, unless for some reason we support a police department, fire department, certain ones like that. Unless some crisis happens and it's like, hey, we're down, we need you to come look, our server's not working, whatever, then I'll have to go in. But other than that, unless it's like some critical emergency, I'm off Christmas and New Year's, and that's it. That's my off days. So we got the lava suction thing going, the lava, harvesting, pumping to generate heat from the lava. We circulate it. It's like circulating water to cool something down. Like we're taking the lava up and pulling the heat out of it and then pumping the slightly cooler lava back down so that, it heats back up. We're getting our heat exchanger set up for the lava. We got our living area for our technicians that work here. We got mining operations pumped out here, and we've got some water production over there. I probably could just throw another water thing on top of the living quarters, except for the fact, of course, you do that, you end up with, how do they get to it? Unless you throw in a doorway up there, and I guess I could do that. I could throw a door there, but then I gotta move these now. I gotta figure out where, and I don't exactly have a lot of room to put these anywhere. I don't want to put them outside because it feels like it would be odd to have an outdoor farm being very productive out in a hot volcanic biome. So I want to have it where, like, here's this. We got some of that. Not ready yet. We're almost ready. In a moment, so we'll see. You come in here. Ooh, still want TV. Decorative TV. Even if it's just like a TV and you sign a picture to it. I want a TV for decoration. Come on. Give me a TV. Ooh, actually, locker. Each one, they come in. They got to have a place to put their clothes and such. So, lockers. Yep. All right. We got lockers. You come in here. Here's your little kitchenette area. Only 2 people, set to stay here at a time, so we only need 2 chairs. And you got, we'll have the TV, so they can each kind of like have their own spot on the couch. They get a view outside, but they also can watch a TV when we get a TV. I guess I could put a thing up for now, It's not a TV, it's not what I would watch, but, for now, placeholder. There you go. Oh, wait. Hopefully, beans are almost done. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's the earth. I was like, I know there's something else I was going to put in. And I already forgot what it was. And now I remember it's the aquarium, which is purely meant to be a decorative aspect. And that may make me reposition these. Yeah, I think we'll have to do that. All right, so I'll bring it back here. Let's just see how close I can get with this. That is too close. So you know what? I'm going to do this right here. So that, okay. So I know how far over I need it to go. May not be able to get the aquarium to fit in here. Maybe something I end up just having to add like another room for something like that. Like a completely separate lounge room. I'll take that out. And aquarium and go kind of like right there. Just for now, you got this, you know, it's here. You come out here, you gotta look. You still get around the edge there, and then we'll throw in that flower pot right there. So they got pet fish, you know, to keep them entertained when they're not watching out there, or I guess maybe, you know, watching something on TV. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rethink that. The aquarium's big, you know. It feels a little too big. Like we need a more compact, decorative aquarium. Not just a fish display. I don't want to mount the fish on the wall necessarily. I want to have it where it's like it's swimming around. You know, it's like Subnautica, alien containment, big section, takes up a lot of room. Here's the aquarium. Can fit on your Cyclops. We need a small decorative aquarium. All right, I want to go ahead, actually, I'll just take all of it. That's what it's for. Go over here, go put some water in over here. Basically, water. And, well, you know what? We don't need 2 fridges. You need 1 fridge. And since we don't actually have to worry about refrigeration, we'll just, you know, I'll just call it the fridge. Beans are still not fully grown. Why not? Or is it not treating it like they are grown? Whoa! Whoa! No! Oh! I realized what just happened. I'm not happy about it. That's where one of those sudden lag spikes happen. Drones came out and collected the plants and brought them back over here. I mean, think about the fact that now, you know, it's just like the algae production. You don't turn it on or off. You don't say, hey, go and get algae from here. They just do it. So they came and got that. Yeah. All right, let me do this. I really didn't want to do it this way. I guess I'm gonna have to. We're gonna do a food grower. So I put that there. And it's a regular storage. You know what? Before I take the earth thing out, let's just test it. I'll get some beans and put them over there. We'll see if they actually keeps the beans there or if they get harvested automatically too. I never had the drones early enough to test with those. I'm always on the you know, I'm already upgraded to the outdoor farms always whenever the drones are unlocked. And that is apparently you cannot build it in here at all. You can't even build a food grower inside. At least not in the corner. So I gotta be like, I gotta wait for that to be ready and then consume all the beans really quick. That does kind of look neat with those right there. Of course, you don't see anything else going out. You don't see this going to my production. You see the smokiness there. And you see those, but you don't see the frame, the foundation grids going. You don't see that going over there. You don't see it all under that. Surprised it's not just like, hey, here's a light gray square for it. I feel like that could be at least a thing. Light gray square. Okay. I'm gonna watch for this to get to the right growth level, because look, that's not, being automatically extracted. You got to tell it to pick them up. The thing is, you come here, you're not collecting the beans like this way. You're saying deposit, don't deposit, and it's that. So I really want to see. I know that's what happened here. They came and collected them. I would like to have an option to turn that off, or turn it on independently for each one of them. Yeah, you can see the frame stutters from it. I mean, so many drones, so much stuff going on. Like, I'm bouncing as low as, like, I saw it drop from 50 straight to 25 frames per second, then go back up. I was just looking right there. I'm not even like looking at anything special right here. It's just there's too much going on. Not even launching rockets yet. Tell you, this doesn't help. I'm gonna have to go start bringing beans over here. Go bring a bunch of beans and shove them in the fridge to wait. Oh. Might as well go ahead and do this, I guess. That and that. So I still get the view. It's decent. Well, it's all right. Nothing super fancy. Okay, you know what? That's going. It's gonna take a moment. I'll go here. And I'm just gonna empty out this. I finally have dedicated obsidian production that I did not have before. Got extra heaters, not so concerned with. And, well, water. It's food that is now the question. Food's always a question, especially if Jenny was here. That would be the question. What is she snacking on today? Always a question when Jenny comes in. What snacks you got? I guess I could just start eating honey. Put a lot of beehives here and eat nothing but honey. That's actually not too far behind. I don't know why we even have the chance to get seeds back 100% thing on it anymore. That's like guaranteed. Why not just take that out? That feels like just go and comment it out of the code. Like, you don't even have to, like, delete the code. You just comment that section out. Like, don't show this. I don't even know why that's still a thing. Are they going to make it where the tier 1 food grower makes it where you can't get your seeds back? So you're, like, not even wanting to use the seeds at the beginning? I'm watching. Also, I want to see, apparently it takes a moment for it to pick up. Oh, yep, you see drones coming. Okay. Okay. Oh. It's not even letting me use them. Like, it's already, okay, so it's not letting me use them straight from here. Like I can do with the auto crafters. Okay, well, I can't even make that. Why can I not craft it? Okay, that's not auto crafting. Now, it's acting like it can't take it from up here. I've got the stuff. I've got the auto craft thing, so I don't have to have everything in my inventory. Wow. Okay. So, that does not work with autocraft. Like from the containers. The craft from containers stuff does not apply to that. I've never really used it that much, so I didn't notice that. That's interesting. Maybe craft from containers will get fixed or get updated to incorporate that. Let's see, how many heaters has got me at 15. Yeah, I did 6 there. I have 9 over there, so that's 15. Time to do some drills. I've got a bunch of drills. Only because they take up so much room that I've got them all over the place. We could do some tier 5 drills. You know what? That's easy enough. Let me just go grab the bars instead. 1 osmium. 2 super alloy. Easy enough. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, because I just thought about it looking over here at my rockets. You know, I was having a problem where it seemed like I wasn't getting enough rockets to launch. And I found there is a problem. And I will say I think this is just, it may be with the mods, the stacking mod, but I think it's just with the drones. The drones actually have gotten to where they stop bringing stuff to the rockets. Like, they will count it like there's an extra cookie in there that's not in there. Like, I've got this one here. It will get to the part where it just stops, and it does not recognize that there is an open spot. And if I take one out, a drone will come, bring another one in, and fill up that spot. So it's acting like there's something in that spot at the end. So I've had to actually, a lot on the fabric ones, I had to come over here and start launching them by grabbing fabric from over here to put in, because the fabric was backing up. There was so much, it was holding me back by so much that I was filling up on fabric over there in production because nothing was launching, because all the rockets were literally sitting there needing just one more piece of fabric, and restarting did not fix it. Like, saving, closing out, reloading the save did not fix it. It just got to a point it got stuck and nothing wanted to launch. But of course right now that's working. It seems to happen more with the cookies than with the fabric, which is funny. The cookies should be like non-stop launches, because there's that bug still that the cookies just endlessly can consume straight. The auto-crafter can consume from the outdoor farms without them actually growing fully. So it's like, it's non-stop cookie production. And for some reason, the cookies are the ones getting stuck. Alright. Go get your stuff done. Jason, thanks for hanging out. Let's see. That's... What's... oh yeah, a week from today is Christmas Eve. So yeah, we'll be doing a live stream next Saturday anyway. I was trying to make sure for a second. I was like, that's not Christmas Eve, is it? No, Christmas Eve we'll still be doing the live stream. I may not be able to do a longer stream than normal, because I may have to go, I may take my mother out for dinner, because that would have been, the 23rd is my parents' anniversary. So I might try to take her out for dinner, just because of what would have been, you know, anniversary for them, had my father, if my father was still with us. So it may be one of those things I have to call it at a very, you know, set time next week, but we'll still do a live stream. Let's see if I can get this. The rocks are causing problems. All this terrain, this messy terrain. Okay, I saw green at one point. It went green for a second. About to just Say, forget it. Turn off. Yep, I'm gonna do it. Turn off those build constraints so I can put a nice drill over here and over here. Let's look. I got those there. And I've got those over there. I kind of like the look of it being over there. Better. Oh. Hang on. I know where I want to go. Let's get that and that and that. I still can't get that. Nipaprani. Hello. Thanks for joining. I'm hoping I'm saying the name right. I'm never sure on the name. I'll call you Prawny. It'll just be easier. Prawny. Okay, it's not. You get it angles to a certain spot, and then you can't get to like revert back to normal placement. It's like, nope, I'm turning it. I'm going to display at this odd angle here. Make it look weird. Okay. Let's go down here and take a look. Yay! That was better. You know, out of the way. Nothing crazy, just sitting over there. Up on the shelf. Drilling. It's not even like I sit here, I'm gonna see him. I can see him, I guess, you know, a little bit out of here. Like I come here, yep, I can see him. Of course, now that I'm inside, they're not spinning anymore. You know, like right here, they're not spinning. Oh, it's just not spinning. So I'm just outside of range for them to not visually do anything. There is a mod, technically, like Building Tweaks, because Building Tweaks is basically, in Subnautica, turning off certain build constraints and allowing you more free-form building. And I am using Disable Build Constraints mod, which I can turn off the build constraints and build where it won't let me, but it's not going to let me do things like Building Tweaks in Subnautica. You can place certain things upside down. It will let you do that. Disable Build Constraints is not going to do that. It's just going to, you know, like, you know, I guess technically you could make it work if you can place it just the right way that it acts like, oh, hey, I can place upside down now, but it's not set the same way. It just turns off the restrictions in this one so that you can build where it's not letting you, like over terrain that it says no, you're not building here. Oh, caught it just in time. Come on, give me those. I want to see it. Look at that. All those drones were coming over here to get my beans, and now they turned around and went back, and they are stealing from that too. That should be toggled. You should be able to turn that off. Or not, or just have it be turned on to start with. Like, they don't automatically harvest from them, period. You know, because that's one, you know, it's like the algae. You should have it where you could toggle it in. Like, I go in here, it should be, well, I don't have one here that can show it, but, and I'm going to take this out because that's working. You know what? The rockets, the trade rockets, you've got that disabled, enabled option. Does it, you know, launch automatically? Enabled, disabled. You should be able to go to things like this, like here. Like, I can't select this, but I should be able to select it, and it should have a thing that says enabled, disabled. Or even if it's just you go click on it and it says enable, disabled, like this. There should be a thing for the farms, the algae, stuff like that, where instead of always collecting stuff with the drones, because sometimes you may have a spot where you don't want that, it should have this. It should be by default disabled. You just go there and you select enable, for the spots you want to have that. That way, I can have that other farm over there in the volcanic biome. And, you know, I'm sitting there and I've got food being produced over there because I need it to be produced over there. Not I need it to be over there and then brought back over here. You know, that's actually a problem for me. That's not working the way I need it to work. Now, I might be the minority on that, so it certainly could be something where by default they could make it enabled and then you could turn it off. But the fact that it cannot be turned off, you cannot tell it to exclude that from the drone, you know, transport stuff, that is a problem. That takes away the player choice for it. You know, I could choose to have these, you know, go and provide or, you know, supply or demand. I should be able to do that with those as well. That should not be something that is just automatically already decided. I mean, it is a great feature that it works. Don't get me wrong. It's very helpful to have that working. But I would like to be able to turn it on or off selectively, because I would probably not have all of those algae growers providing right now. I probably have half of them turned off, so it would cut down the flow of drone traffic. Because I just don't need that much algae at the moment. I think I'm pretty good on the algae storage. I could be wrong on that, but you know, I would have it where they just, the algae's still there. All I gotta do is go turn on the collection of that algae when I need it. You know, I feel like that should be a thing. I mean, algae growers don't need anything in there storage-wise or anything. You just open it up and it's enable, disable. You know, that's it. Could be that. Could even just be you open it up and it's got, there's no storage, but you could choose to supply. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, easier. Just do enable, disable. Does this automatically supply? Are the drones allowed to collect from this automatically? Disabled, enabled. That simple. So on or off switch for the drones. Can you go to this and get it? Yes, you can go to this one and get it, but you can't go to this one and get it. You know, it's just like that. Doesn't have to be complicated. And again, turn off the butterfly. I don't need that many butterflies on the screen. I need the effects of the butterfly farms. I don't need the visuals of the butterfly farms. I don't need to be required to go put them off somewhere where they never render in, and it cuts down the performance impact. I just need to be able to say, you know, limit to 20 butterflies rendered on screen at a time. Or each butterfly farm only visually renders 2 butterflies. I've been going almost 2 hours since I started, and this is first time I've gone over here to collect from these today. So I'm really kind of surprised it had not already filled up on all of these. That means I also need to go get my super alloy packed up. Oh, I did not click that. It's lagged up so much. I guess probably from the drones that it tried to open up something else over this. It wouldn't just be the butterfly visuals. I mean, the frogs need to have that. I won't even say disabled the butterfly visuals. It needs to be a limitation. It needs to be... I mean, if you want to turn it off, yes, you can set it to 0. Don't show butterflies. I feel like most people would want to see at least a couple butterflies. But it should be either a per butterfly farm, how many are shown per farm. So if you want to say you want 1 per farm, which means each farm would show 1 butterfly, and I have a total of 100 butterflies visible. Or, sorry, 50 butterflies visible. Then, you know, this performs so much better. I think I'm full on titanium again. I want to see if this actually takes titanium. It did not, so I need to go turn off the titanium now. I think I'm finally getting to that point. I might not need 2 sets of these. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna... Well, that should be... Yep, that's... I'm gonna keep the iron production going, but in this case, I'm just gonna turn these off instead of adding them to iron production for a moment. I may come back and do that. I mean, at one point, I was really hurting for sulfur. One point, hurting really bad for silicon. I'm doing okay now. But yeah, it's like the butterflies right through there because they render right there. The frogs are not as bad, but it's certainly, like, you can see the difference between the frogs and the butterflies. But even with this, just right here, that's frame rate being just dropped right there. And then the fish, especially going below, same thing. Look at that. That's, I mean, I need the effect of the farm. I don't need the visuals of every farm. So that needs to be an individualized setting for each type of farm. Butterfly, fish, amphibian, whatever animal farm we get in the end. You need to have an option in the settings that you could go in and say, you know, graphics, it'll have this. You can sit there and independently toggle how many you need of each kind visible, either per farm or a limit on how many are visible on the screen as a whole. How many butterflies are visible at a given time on screen? What's the limit for the game to render those in? And that would so much help improve certain things. Same with drones. I have 80 drones. I don't need to see all 80 drones, like, especially when here's 25 in a bundle. I need to know they're there. They're doing their job. I just don't need to see all of them. So limit how many drones are visible at a given moment on screen. I got 80 drones flying right past me. I don't need to see all 80. You know, trim it down a little bit. Let's see. I restarted, or I reloaded the game because I did, you know, go swimming in lava just see if I could get. For those of you who didn't work with us at the time, I got a supply drop, you know, thing, a little supply drop meteor thing, and it, of course, landed in the when I was in the volcano biome. Literally flew in, and I watched it smack into a lava fall. Let's find the one that did it. I know which one it was, so I can look at, well, if I can get outside to see it. That one over there. Yeah. Literally watched the rocket come in. It hit that lava, burst apart, and all the stuff went into the lava. So I died trying to get in the lava to get it. Obviously, you know, that did not help. I did save before I tried it, but still, I did die. I saved. I reloaded the save. I have not, so far, this session, completely closed the game out and reloaded, which does have a boost to performance. So it may be time to do that. After I go back here, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do with the lava zone base, because it seems to be pretty good at the moment. You know what? I could consume that. That's some water there. I am. Oh wow! I'm out of bioplastic nuggets, or room for bioplastic nuggets. Well, that is nice. In that I'm not using up my mushrooms now. Yeah, there we go. Wow, completely decked out. Okay. Mutagen is balancing better. Since I had to turn certain production off. Algae. Yep, so much algae. Mushrooms. Wow, that's been stopped for a while now. I'm finally getting where things are like properly stockpiled. I've got enough. I don't need... I'm not like just burning through all my supplies as I produce them. Of course, these are still piling in. Fish are just not going to work now for me. I just cannot get... Every time I open it back up to auto sequence, it goes back to making frogs. I don't need the frogs. I don't need the frog eggs. I need the fish. And it's clogging up because I turned off the frog egg deposit. That's why I say we need to have a way to turn on what recipe, turn off and configure what recipes work for that. Let's see. How am I doing power-wise? Oh, way more power I need. I got about to be 60,000 Terra tokens. Yeah, let's save. I need to close out completely because that does have a performance boost with this. If you just completely get out of the game, come back in. Because there last week or week before that, I launched a whole bunch of rockets early off, saved, got out back to the menu, and loaded from there, and it performed okay for a little while, but we started getting like stutters a lot faster after that compared to just completely closing the game out. So, making terraforming faster to get to the pulsar quartz. I mean, it's one of those things, like, once you kind of get started, like, this time around, when I started this save, I got to the point where the terraforming was moving faster and unlocking stuff faster than I could get things set up or the way I wanted, so I focused more on building out my base, you know, trying to get things just, you know, going so I could get this base started. And then I got to where I was waiting on certain things to produce. Really, the main thing is make sure you are, you know, maximize your power as fast as you can to kind of get not so much like, yeah, you want heaters. Like, you're going to go out to some of these shipwrecks and you're going to find heaters there. So you can go ahead and deconstruct them, bring them back, and now have the supplies for the heater, you know, that, you know, you like your best heater. Typically, sometimes here's a tier 2 heater or tier 3 heater, and you're like, come back and just build it from those supplies. But yeah, get some ore extractors going quickly. I mean, obviously you're going to start out with the tier 1, which is not going to be able to harvest everything. So then as soon as you can, start upgrade to tier 2 so you get more storage and you can harvest specific things. Speaking of, I remember I still need to go to my super alloy farm. And then tier 3, you know, you can swap them out as needed. I would not worry so much just because there's not enough really in the game right now that requires obsidian that you worry about doing a tier 3 there as fast as possible. I actually waited quite a while to do my tier 3 there because, again, there's so few things actually use it. But everything else I went tier 3. And another thing to keep in mind is any place where you can, especially once you get the auto crafters, if you're going to do drones, cut down on their transport time by, you know, doing like the rods where you can. Like in this case, I've got rod production here and the drones just come get the rods. So you want definitely kind of streamline a bit on that, but generally, at the beginning, just get, you know, get some heaters out, get some drills out as much as you can at a given time. When you can afford it as far as resources, of course, upgrade. And I won't even worry about pushing to get the Pulsar Quartz blueprint as much. I would push for doing the blue skies, like, oh, not blue skies, the breathable atmosphere, to me, because I don't have any place to put them. You know, I don't have a need to put them anywhere specific. The trees, I would say